Married to Medicine. This is your 10th season, 10. And I hope this gets better because damn it, I'm bored. Hey, what's up and hello? This is the Chris Nicole giving you my views on life, love, and the world of entertainment through my eyes. And this is my review on Married to Medicine, Season 10, Episode 2, Heard It Through the Grapevine. Child, okay, I'm gonna really need the producers to get it together because, I'm bored. I am bored. But they start off at least with Dr. Heavenly, and she is doing yoga and her wig comes off, and that gave me a little chuckle. But with that, the next scene that's worth actually watching is Quad and Phaedra meeting up. Quad goes to Phaedra's home, and it's like I'm here for them linking up, but at the same time, I'm not for them linking up, if that makes sense. I'm there for a team Phaedra and Quad for the show, but to me, if they were like true friends off the show, I would want nothing to do with them. But maybe that's just me. And so Quad apparently has a new man, child. She has a new man and she wants to keep it under wraps. And Quad says she wants something to drink. Next thing you know, Phaedra's extra ass says Benji. And I'm thinking she calling for a dog. Okay? She calling for a dog. But this young man comes out and it says that it's Phaedra's butler. First of all, why is his name Benji? Okay? And Phaedra is just so damn extra. It's no way in hell she has a butler. She's just being extra for the show. But moving on, Quad gets the scoop about how, Sweet Tea and Dr. G met, and Phaedra tells her through the DM on IG. And she says, child, these millennials are different. And that's one thing Phaedra and I will agree on because, damn it, I be damn. I am not hitting up no man randomly in the DM trying to pursue him. I can't do it. I can't do it. So Quad, is getting the scoop and she talks about how, well, she was younger or she's younger than Dr. G. And Phaedra's like, well, Miss Sweet Tea is 23 years younger than Dr. G. And Quad gives this face and she's like, oh, that's different. And I'm like, yes, it is, because pretty much he is old enough to be her father. So, and sidebar, didn't Phaedra ask for lemonade for her fake butler? And I could have sworn when he actually put the tray down, that looked like tea, not no damn lemonade. But moving on. So Quad says that Toya hates her and she doesn't know why. Um, you guys who have been faithfully watching Married to Medicine, let me know because Quad makes it seem like everyone is on the Quad hate train. And to a certain extent, I mean, that may be possible, but just from the interaction between Quad and Mariah over the years, I feel like Quad is possibly doing some shady passive aggressive stuff. But you guys let me know in the comment section. But, because Quad seems very passive aggressive, throw the rock, hide your hands type of girl. Like it is what it is. But we clearly see that this season, Phaedra is the bone collector. That's who she is, okay? And with that, Quad says that Heavenly claims that, they're like sisters, but, Heavenly hasn't picked up the phone to call her. And Phaedra makes a valid point and was like, well, the phone can be picked up both ways. Like you could call her too. And so with that, after that, Sweet Tea and Dr. G have dinner and they talk about the wedding, and Dr. G feels like, look, I'm putting the money on the wedding. That's all I need to do. That is the hard work. That is my strength. Your strength is actually planning it. And I feel like a lot of men are like that. So, but I feel Dr. G is the type of guy, in my opinion, who feels like just because he drops money, he doesn't have to do anything else. And I think that was the same way in his relationship with Quad. As long as I drop the money, I'm doing my part. And I feel like that's the way that he would possibly be with children as well. I provide, you raise them, and not really do the raising or participate in the raising or participate in the activities for the children. He would just provide the money. That's just my opinion. That's the vibes that I get from him, just the way that he was talking. But you can tell that Sweet Tea is kind of just like fed up and she really wants support. And she's not getting it. And she's not from there either. So, she feels like she's doing it on her own. But moving on. So, next scene, Dr. Jackie has an appointment with the brat as a patient, and it was a pointless scene. So, next. And then Toya and Dr. Eugene have a talk about freaky tales with their kids. Kind of cute, but boring scene. So, next. Sweet Tea is shopping for her wedding dress, and she has her online friend Phaedra and Toya, watching her put on different dresses and critiquing, Sweet Tea's every move. Well, at least Phaedra and Toya are. And Phaedra says she's butt challenged. She keep talking about the girl's butt. And in Sweet Tea's confessional, she says that everyone damn near in Atlanta is nipped and tucked. And, a lot of people, don't have natural bodies. And she has a natural body. And I'm like, you know what? That's right, Sweet Tea, honey. Like, go flow with your natural body, because it's true. Not everyone in Atlanta, but a good amount of the Atlanta elite out there, all of them got a little bit of nip and tuck, it seems like. So she's like, look, I got a natural body. This is me, and I'm proud of it. So I was like, okay, I'll rock with you. You rock your natural body, and the hell with them. So we find out though that her friend that's there, and I said her online friend, she met, Sweet Tea met this girl on apparently a support group chat or support group that pretty much is for Black women who date older men. Okay. So they met online, and both of them either are dating. Well, we clearly know Sweet Tea is dating an older man, but they're into, I guess they date older men, and it's a support group. And so at that point, Phaedra's like, so y'all sugar babies. And they're like, no, it's not a sugar baby situation. And Sweet Tea says in her confessional that it's a challenge dating an older man, and how she, her younger friends can't understand who date younger men. So she wanted a support system. And she said, there are times where it's very uncomfortable when she's out with Dr. G. And she said that there's been times when she's at a bar and people pull her to the side and ask her if she's okay and if she's safe. I shouldn't be laughing at this. I ain't shit for laughing. But what in the hell? Like, does that really happen? Like Dr. G, and you can't put a face or a look, I guess, on like a predator, but I'm just like, people really do that and pull people to the side who have like an older man and ask them if they're safe. When she said that, I was like, wait, what? What the hell did I hear? Y'all let me know in the comments if you have experienced that. I didn't know what to think. I think it's more of an uncomfortable laugh, but I was just like, wow, like you go through a lot, I guess, when you date older men. Couldn't be me. I'm sorry, hey, to each its own, but I wouldn't want to date an older man. So, um, at that point, Toya has a wine party for her wine club, and during the wine tasting, Sweet Tea says, that Phaedra and Toya were being mean girls. And I'm just like, Sweet Tea, well, Tisha, whatever her real name is, baby, you better learn how to get with these girls and fight back. Otherwise, you are going to really go through it. And then after she says that, and Toya's like, me? Like, I wasn't being mean. And Phaedra, of course, acting like, I thought it was great. What are you talking about? Dr. Heavenly has to chime in and said, well, someone told me that you was in therapy for dating older men or something like that. And Sweet Tea is looking like, bitch, what the hell are you talking about? And Phaedra's like, no, I didn't say therapy. It's like a support group. And so Heavenly's like, well, what y'all talk about? And Sweet Tea is like, you want to join the group? And I was like, yeah, Sweet Tea, yeah, get back at her. And she was like, well, my man only 6 months older than me. So, I mean, I don't know. It ain't about the gap. It's about the fact that what she's trying to say is y'all old. That's what she's trying to say. So do you want to join the group? So at that point, Sweet Tea is like over it. Like she feels like being a new girl, being in a new town, and these girls aren't really embracing her like that. And of course, every time they have a talk or every time she's around, they mention Quad. And her being Dr. G's new girl, and you can tell she's getting, teary-eyed, like she's about to cry. And Dr. Simone pulls her to the side. And I love their little heart to heart about, remember why you're getting married, and you have to be tough with us because we some bitches, especially Heavenly. And, you're just going to have to pull it together and be strong. But child, of course, of course, of course, of all things, Sweet Tea had to stand up when the event was over and her damn tag from her dress came out, okay? Her tag from her dress came out, and I was like, damn, like Heavenly saw it, they all saw it. And I was just like, oh my gosh, she already claiming the girl shop at Tarjay. She calling her a copper digger. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like really, why the tag? And even Dr. Jackie said the baby want to take the dress back. She ain't got the money yet. She ain't married yet. She don't have it. But yeah, so with that, Phaedra meets up with Dr. G. And, you know, he wants Dr. G, he does seem happy. First of all, Dr. G has lost a lot of weight, and he looks, compared to when he was with Quad, he does look healthier. He looks like, he's GQ, right? At least in my opinion. But Phaedra says that she wants to make sure that Sweet Tea is actually a lamb and not a wolf in sheep's clothing. Well, you would know all about being a wolf in sheep's clothing, wouldn't you, Phaedra? So I'm sure you can spot them very, very well. Okay. So Dr. G says, he doesn't know if he's the predator or the prey because she pursued him, but he said that he feels safe with her. When they first met, he made her feel like she made him feel very comfortable and how he considers her like a friend first. And he didn't feel that way with Quad. He didn't feel safe with Quad. And that's huge. That is really huge for him to say. And again, I haven't watched every season, but I don't know if he's ever been that honest with where their relationship was or how he felt when he was in a relationship with her. He didn't feel safe with her. And that's crazy to be married to someone and not feel that. So that's quite interesting. But with that, of course, Phaedra asked him about a prenup, and he's like, look, I'm not an attorney, that's your job. And she was like, you better get a prenup. And even if you want to give benefits, like if you stay with me for 10 years, you get this or whatever. But bottom line is Dr. G wants a child. He wants a child. Since the first season of Married to Medicine, he has been begging for a child. So, look, if this is meant to be, hopefully she is able to give him the baby or babies that he wants. And hopefully they'll be happy. Hell, you know what I mean? Like, hopefully. We'll have to see how this season goes. But again, just because we're watching them on TV doesn't necessarily mean we really know what's going on in their relationship. But, hey, we shall see. What I do know is this is boring as hell. I'm bored. I don't know about y'all, but I'm bored so far. I'm like, seriously, y'all need to get it together. This is the 10th season. The 10th season needs to be like off the chain. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this episode and this season so far. What do you think? Do you feel like you're bored? Did you actually enjoy the episode? Let me know, and please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on my next video. Toodles.